मैं गंगूबाई, प्रेसिडेंट कमाटीपुरा। कुमारी आपने छोड़ा नहीं और श्रीमती कभी किसी ने बनाया ही नहीं।
The camera opens on quite a heart-wrenching scene where we see a girl who has been sold off to a brothel is being ready to face her impending fate. She is being manhandled. Her nose is being pierced forcefully and blood oozes out of her nose. She refuses to give in. When everybody fails, Gangubai is called up. Now this scene establishes her character and the sense of authority that comes with the name Gangubai Kathiawadi. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be talking about Sanjay Leela Bhansali's latest film Gangubai Kathiawadi, starring aliabhatt helming the titular role, Shantanu Maheshwari, Indira Tiwari, Seema Pava, Vijay Raj and Ajay Devgan in lead roles. Very honestly speaking, I have never been a fan of Bhansali sir's directorials, but I love the way he uses the music created by himself either to establish characters or embellish emotions in his stories or to end character arcs. Okay, now let's get an idea about the basic plot of the film. The film is actually based on a book, Mafia Queens of Mumbai by Hussain Zaidi. The film follows the journey of a young and doting Ganga Jagjeevan Das Kathiawar to the daunting Kamatipura matriarch Gangubai Kathiawadi. As I have said earlier, Alia Bhatt plays Gangubai, Shantanu plays Afsan, Seema Pava plays Sheila Mosi, Indira Tiwari plays Kamli, Vijay Raj plays Rajabai, and Ajay Devgan plays the Don Rahim Lala. As always, I'll divide my opinion about the film into the good and the bad aspects. Firstly, the underwhelming aspects of the film. When the opening scene sends currents down your spine, you know that you are signing up for something you have never seen before. But the excitement gradually wanes as the screenplay spends time in establishing the cliches rather than focusing on the less explored aspects, and thus the film loses on the originality. The love story between Afsan and Gangubai feels half-baked. Though the emotions are at work in full force, we never get to concentrate on one particular thing because the story is overloaded with details. None of the characters have been properly fleshed out except that of Alia. Now let's look at the good part. Firstly, the moments created by cinematographer Sudip Chatterjee is just fabulous. Take two scenes for example. The one-take shot at Ganga's locality in Kathiawar where the bubbly and carefree Ganga dances on the tune of Chhumere Gori, blending in easily with the crowd in her attire of a general Chanya Choli. She leaves the dance midway because she knows that she can come back to it anytime she feels like. And the second scene is the beautifully choreographed and performed Dholida in Kamatipura where Gangubai is a shade apart, easily distinguishable, white clad in a sari with a big red mark of vermilion on her forehead. As the song Dholida continues, the woman around Alia stops dancing, but Alia doesn't. She lives every moment of her dance. This dance is the expression of the life she had left behind, or the life she had expected but she had never got. The mirror shots throughout the film helps in layering the characters, lending big support to the otherwise average screenplay. The opulent sets and costumes transport you into a vintage Kamatipura. The color palette to enhance the emotions are right on point. In a single line, the film is just technically brilliant. The story is fabulous and the dialogues, my god, to the deliver. Every freaking monologue in the film is a story in itself. They aren't preachy and they knock on the very eardrums listening to them.
दिमाग वाला दिमाग बेचता है, हमारा धंधा शरीर का है तो हम शरीर बेचते हैं, बदन तोड़वा कर काम करते हैं हम साहब, क्या गलत करते हैं?
The supporting cast was also very nice, especially Jim Sarb. Ajay Devgan and Seema Pava were also good. Now, the performance they can put forward is known to everybody, but Indira Tiwari, the way she has polished up herself is commendable. She was even dominating Alia in some scenes. Now, coming to Alia, god, she is what we call in Bengali Jat Abhinetri. She shines both as Ganga and Gangubai. The innocence on her face as a child in Kathiawar or the sheer rage in her eyes as Gangubai, that glimmer of naughtiness in her eyes as she flirts with Afsan. Her talent is just so soothing to the eyes. The way a gullible Ganga speaks to her lover Ramanik in the first few minutes of the film or the speech she gives at Azad Maidan, she simply embodies the matriarch in the most natural manner possible.
आपसे ज्यादा इज्जत है हमारे पास, पूछो कैसे? आपकी इज्जत एक बार गई तो गई, हम तो रोज रात को इज्जत बेचती है, साली खत्म ही नहीं होती।